Hello, my name is Caitlin, and today I'm going to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I've been sick a lot this year for some reason, which is not normal, but it's given me a lot of time to catch up on movies that I didn't see in theaters this summer, mostly because I'm stuck in the suburbs at the moment and all the tiny local theaters suck. And not even joking, just two people going to the movie theater and getting snacks is like $100 there. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I've seen most of the movies and TV shows, and honestly, I vaguely remember all of it. I can never really remember Splinter's origins. I can't remember if he was a karate master turned into a rat or a rat that was the pet of a karate master. I really only remember two scenes from the Michael Bay movie. Anyway, so because there's just been so many things in the franchise, I enjoy some of it I don't. I don't really get angry. I save my anger and disappointment for Avatar: The Last Airbender adaptations. I mean, most of the things in this movie are pretty par for the course. The turtles live underground, they're tired of being sheltered, and they want to interact with humans. They want to be a part of their world. So after they're running errands, stealing from trucks and stores and all that, they go and do something fun. Sometimes they watch games, sometimes they go to concerts or see movies in the park. And most of the time they get away with this just because Splinter never leaves, so they claim he doesn't know how long it takes for them to do errands. And then you know how the story goes, they meet April, they start fighting crime, whatever the situation is. And it's not the Foot Clan this time, it's a bunch of other mutants. Some of them I recognize, some of them I don't, so I don't know if they're actual regulars in the universe or whatever. But they were all really great. The art style is really interesting. It's drawn kind of like a middle schooler's drawings. Like if a middle schooler made a comic and they colored it in and everything and they turned that into a movie, that would be this movie. Most of the movie takes place at night because the turtles can't go out in the daytime and be seen by people. And even though it's dark, it's still really vibrant. The soft glows from the street lights, the sun rising and fading, the neon light. It's all wonderfully lit and beautiful. I'm not sure if I really love April's design because she's supposed to be a teenager, and I didn't think that when I first saw her. Because honestly, when I first saw her, she looked like a 23-year-old making pizza deliveries and worrying about rent. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, but she didn't really have a teenager design to me. And I think this happened in one of the TV shows, but in the movie, Leo also has a huge crush on her the second he lays eyes on her, which is just weird. It's too weird for me to entertain. I don't like it. I don't really interact with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan base, so I don't know if it's liked or not. The voice acting was really good. I liked all the turtle voice actors. They were all teenagers. They all sounded really young. Apparently they were riffing or whatever during recordings and all that, but I liked it. It's the way I imagine siblings who are isolated and only have each other all the time would interact with one another. So I didn't really mind when they're just going on and being a little too jokey when it comes to danger and all that. I also really liked Ice Cube as Superfly. He was just really good in the role. He did a great job. I loved it. There's also just so many celebrities I didn't think I was going to see in this movie. Like John Cena and Paul Rudd and whatever the other guy's name is, I can't remember at the moment. Oh yeah, Post Malone. Even Mr. Beast makes a cameo for 2 seconds. And I had to go back and rewind. I was like, oh shit, that's Mr. Beast. And I'm surprised Mr. Beast showed up as random guy in New York City and not as himself. Master Splinter is voiced by Jackie Chan. And I love that in this version, he's just an otaku. He wanted to protect his boys from the horrors of humanity and all that. So he taught them karate through videotapes and everything and just became obsessed with it and started dressing in makeshift robes and all that. I'm like, oh my god. And Donnie, he brings up Attack on Titan multiple times throughout the film. And I was like, they had to have learned some of their moves from anime fight scenes, right? And I just thought that was hilarious. Some people don't like the references in the film, but let's face it, most movies have tons of references in them. And yeah, that's gonna make them dated, but who cares? People are still gonna watch the films they liked back in the early 2000s, the 80s, the 90s, the 60s, the 70s, and they like them regardless of the references or not, or being dated. Also, I never really have much to say about music in films. Either I like it or I don't. In this one, the music choices were super interesting. I thought they were hilarious most of the time. You're not gonna really expect to hear Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go, or the Hey song from that He-Man video 15 years ago, but there they are. Overall, I think the movie is just a really fun watch. I haven't thought about a Nickelodeon movie since I saw the Dora the Explorer live-action movie. And yeah, this is just another great step for animation. There were a few things I didn't like. The Maya Rudolph villain, whatever they were with their milking machine. They're barely in the movie. They're not really the threat, but I didn't care about them at all. Also, there's a scene where April is talking about how she has stage fright and she can't be on camera, and goes into a story about how she threw up on the morning announcement news at her high school. And it just kind of keeps going on, and I don't like it, but I don't like gross out humor like that. Yeah, 8 out of 10. I definitely watch it again. So usually I like Michelangelo, but I'm gonna say Donnie is my favorite in this film. There's a few scenes I didn't like. The romance that goes nowhere I didn't like, but still a really great film. Hopefully I will stop getting sick and I can make more videos. Okay, bye!